My name is Naeem Edwards, and this is the ACOG Club.
He was basically saying you gotta be alarmed when people of this nature, complexion, religion,
These
ethnicity.
folks, them folks in the mountains, bro. Them people, them people, Doug and Stacy. Those people, Doug and Stacy. They in the mountains. They got their own land. They off the grid in the
Yeah.
real way. They got their own water sources and all this. So when you
So
see
Yeah.
these people speaking up, that's some other shit.
it's some shit going on. Yeah, I mean, so FYI, take this how you want to take it. Mic check, mic check. Make sure the mic is sounding good. Oh yeah, there you go. I see it moving. All right, we up in there. All right, cool, cool. All right, people. Mm. Hey, we got some. I got some shit for y'all today, bruh. So back to the survival games, right? And what I'm ready to show y'all, bruh. We ready, yes, we ready to go into some spooky times here. Yeah, man, we ready to go into some real spooky times, and it's only what that how that song say. It only just begun. That's literally. It's only just beginning. And hold on, let me bear with me 1 second while I transfer this file because I need y'all to see this. I need y'all to see this one and two. This is gonna help. It's like a segue to what we're talking about today. And what we're gonna be covering today is military the military's use of laser beams, the weaponization of laser beams, the weaponized. How you say this? If I saying this right, military weaponized laser beams. There you go. All right. Now I do want to pull this. I'm gonna pull this. I'm gonna pull this picture up, and we're gonna read what I googled about laser weapons. As soon as this stuff finished, you know what I mean. But I got when you see this shit, bro, it's gonna feel like it's thrown, but nah, it's not, bro. It's not. And the crazy part about it is that we covered this. Excuse me. We covered this before. And we might have didn't cover the laser, but we covered something that we was talking about, like a gun is like a weapon being used that can kill somebody without leaving the entry or exit wound. Matter of fact, what's up, Mom Deuce in the building? Salute, Mom Deuce. Now, peep game. I want to show you this first before we get in, before we get started. Let me pull this up first.
Your assessments.
This clip, was we introduced this clip a while back. I can't remember what episode it was, but it was a while back. Um, let's watch though.
Your assessments. Your assessments here are correct. These are very covert weapons, aren't they? They don't leave behind bomb fragments, bullet holes, etc. They could absolutely be used by our adversaries and have very low levels of, very easy to deny that they were even there, that they were used. Is that correct?
That's correct. There's no entry or exit wound. How they're designed is to make the target feel like they're crazy, like they're imagining things, especially on the low duration, the low intensity, long duration hits.
You guys also said that these attacks are happening right here in this city. Is that correct?
I mean, there have been some that have gone public with respect to Washington, D.C.
I think it was Mr. Grozev said you spoke to a Russian agent who said that they believe that Americans are using these same weapons on them. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Might that have something to do with part of the CIA's motive to cover up the existence of this tech and these weapons?
That is a very logical possibility.
It's all come out, ladies and gentlemen. Directed energy weapons are being used at home. They're covering it up. At first, they rolled out the 5G, and then everybody started getting sick. This isn't an other people's problem. This isn't just happening to other people. This is happening to everybody. And you need to pay attention if you've been feeling off since the rollout of 5G, especially as a conservative or a pureblood. Chances are you're being targeted by this system. If you've been feeling chronic fatigue, recurring headaches, back problems, pain not associated with an injury, you're being hit by these weapons. It's not what you think. It's what they don't want you to know about. That's why we strongly recommend that you check out this book, Transhuman Genocide, so that you can understand exactly what's going on and how to defend yourself. You can find this book on Amazon. But this isn't your imagination. They want to torture people with long duration attacks. They mimic the stages of cancer. They cause heart attacks and strokes. You're all in danger. You need to protect yourself. Check out this book, Transhuman Genocide, on Amazon. It talks about the shielding, the weapons, the artificial intelligence, exactly what's going on. Until the next time. If you're listening.
Now, y'all seen those little lasers tracking people and stuff like that, right? Where they was going at people was on their cell phones and stuff, the lasers tracking them and all that the movements that they're doing, but nobody can see it visually for their own eyes. But they know that when they hit certain areas that they being tracked by them lasers, right? Now, in the movie Leave the World Behind, right? It was a scene in there. It was, matter of fact, it was two scenes that was thrown. One scene was, it was like a real high pitch ringing in their ears, and they was falling out, like holding their ears, and it was like messing with them for real. And then it was another part in the movie where the girl and the boy, the brother and the sister, find like a little shack out in the woods, and they investigating that shit. And the young boy had got bit by a tick or something like that. Well, through the rest of the movie, he was just all the way off. Like, he was pale, sweating, teeth was falling out. You know what I mean? Bleeding at the gums and passing out and stuff. They like, boy, what the heck wrong with you, boy? But they don't know that they're being attacked by one of these type of machines. You see what I'm saying? So now let's get to this, right? Let's get to this, right? I'm gonna bring up this one first, and then we're gonna go to that one.
Antarctic anomaly frequency is heating the Atlantic Ocean and will make hurricane season a lot worse. Check this out. And of course, this is only a theory. All right, my friends, welcome back. We're on Vent to Sky, and look what's back. It is May 23rd, 2024, and we have the beginning of the Antarctic anomaly.
This is May 2023. When did that hurricane hit Florida? I forget when, but I know it was past May 23. I know that. Where the hurricane hit North Carolina, it was past May 23. So this right here is, I would like to say, evidence that something something or someone is controlling this weather and making shit happen through military grade weapons.
Once again, this one goes for a few days before they remove it. They will remove this, they always do. I'll skip to the days real quick just so you can see how far this frequency goes, because that's what this is.
It's a frequency. You heard that, right? That's what they was dealing with in Leave the World Behind. Somebody weaponized some type of frequency to disrupt and mess with people's head, make them sick, make them feel like as if they're nauseous and stuff. Like, this is, look, it's a frequency. And look where it comes from. Antarctica, right? It comes from Antarctica. Who runs Antarctica? Because last time I checked, no civilian can go to Antarctica unless you are a scientist, and then you can go there for a limited time. And you got limited places that you can go.
Is a frequency technology coming from Bovet Island, and you can see this spreading all the way up to the northern Atlantic, and I'm going to explain why we see this again. As you can see, the data here ends on the 29th. They will remove all data except for the data that initially took place, which will be right about here at 11 a.m. on Thursday. So you'll see this, and you'll see the rest of today, and then they will gradually remove this data. Now, I want you to think about something. The insane amount of heat we've been having in the Gulf and the southeastern states. But my friends, what we are seeing here with this heating of the Atlantic Ocean, we are 3 months ahead of schedule. As you can see on this chart, this is where we should be in the month of August as far as the temperature. In this section of the ocean, the exact path where our hurricanes come from the west coast of Africa, sweep down through the Cape Verde Islands, and then into the Caribbean. This is going to be a serious situation for the Caribbean, as I said, and also the Gulf. We're going to be dealing with Jamaica, Cuba, Haiti, Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, all these areas, including the Gulf of Mexico and eastern Florida. That is why, in my opinion, of course, this is my theory about this situation, we are seeing this Antarctic anomaly because this is a type of frequency weapon. This program has no other way of determining this type of data, so it only puts it out in a wave format. That's why it's not showing up in any other setting, and sometimes we get this on windy and sometimes we don't. But this, my friends, is the program trying to analyze this data, and the only way it knows how to is to put it in this form, so we're seeing an energy pulse. That's why we had the insane weather all over Africa and then Brazil shortly after and during these anomalies. There is no denying that that weather lined up exactly with every time this anomaly popped up. You can see that here in this image. Every time the anomaly popped up on 4/9, we had insane weather in Cape Town, South Africa. It was then followed by insane weather in Kenya, and then Oman, and then Brazil, as we just discussed. So keep an eye out for significant weather in these areas or the continuing of significant weather. My friends, this is a very significant thing that's taking place down by Antarctica. Whether it's the island we've been speaking of, the Weir Antenna Array up to the northwest of the island, or the Antarctic coast itself. Regardless, this is a frequency. There's nothing physical about this situation or wave. There's no waves being read because that's not what's actually here. It's only being read as waves because this program has no other way of analyzing this type of info and putting it out to us. So this is the extent that we get the anomaly this time, going all the way up into the North Atlantic Ocean. This is unbelievable, my friends. I'll keep up on this as always. Take care. Bye.
Now, when you see that, right? Like, frequency reached that far, well, we're not dealing with just any kind of frequency here. These is weapons, and is these weapons gonna be used for mass destruction. I'm letting you know that now. These are probably test runs to see what happens when we do these frequencies or something like that. But when they get that shit up and running, how they want to, oh yeah, that shit is definitely gonna be motherfucking one of their main weapons. Now, what made me talk about this, right? I was scrolling through, you go through the wormhole. Salute Smitty in the building. we was oh, like I said, I was scrolling through the wormhole, right? And I found this. Now, don't know where this is at, but it's not in the US. But what made me gravitate to this, just watch. See that?
Cuando vuelva la luz, va a volver a explotar.
Now, we can dismiss it and be like, that could be CGI. Something could have exploded and then the guy could have put that there, right? All right. Well, yeah, that could be a possibility, right? But what about this? What about this right here, right? That's the 6-minute one. Hold on. 5. I got a couple. All right, I got a couple joints. Boom. What about this though? What hit it? What hit that boat, right? You can't see what hit that boat because it happened so fast. The strikes are silent and invisible as lasers move literally at the speed of light. So, motherfucker, your eyes got to be able to catch the speed of light in order to see this laser. But you ain't even gonna be able to see this laser because they learning how to damn mask these lasers silently and invisible, make them invisible to the naked eye.
Operationally, it works just like a laser pointer. There's a chamber inside with special materials that release photons.
If you're looking at a boat.
Now, that joint said these lasers are extremely accurate. Hold up, let's wind that back a little bit. Wow. The laser is extremely accurate, right? What are we seeing right here? Are we seeing look at that. It ain't hit like everything. It hit a specific spot. So these motherfuckers is learning how to weaponize lasers to use in war or what? Some type of mass casualty, right? All right. Which one is this? Now let's watch this shit.
This newly released footage shows the Dragon.
Is this not what we're seeing right here? Is that not what we're seeing? That's not the same thing, right? Because it looked like the same thing to me.
Directed energy weapon system in action, and it could be in the hands of military personnel in 5 years' time. It destroys targets with an intense beam of light and has pinpoint accuracy. It's able to hit something the size of a £1 coin from a kilometre away.
It's able to hit a £1 coin from a kilometer away. I don't know what a kilometer is, but I'm pretty sure that shit's, if they would have said, if it was 5 feet, they would have said 5 feet. If it was 10 feet, they would have said 10 feet. They wouldn't have said kilometers away. So kilometers means that's with the K, I'm pretty sure that's over 100. So we talking about some stuff that can actually shoot at a distance safely without nobody being present. Nobody had to be right there. You know what I'm saying? They could just use their joint to shoot freely. Now, when I look at this shit, right, and I seen this clip right here, it took me back. It took me back to a kid. Hold on, my fault. Boom. When I seen that, right, this took me back to a kid. You remember when we used to take magnifying glasses, right? And we used to hold the magnifying glass up to the damn sun and burn ants and shit like that, and make that little laser, make that little light beam come down, and you torching ants and stuff like that with that joint. This is what we seeing. This is what we seeing. In the ants' mind, they like, oh snap, yo, they got laser beams out here. This is what we seeing. This shit took me straight back to that. Like, as soon as I seen it, only thing I thought of was like, damn, that shit remind me of how we used to burn ants with magnifying glasses. Look at that shit. Okay. All right. See, mom dropping jewels. She telling you how to figure out how much a kilometer is. All right, good job, ma. Cause I wasn't gonna do all that. Hey, all I know is is kilometers past the distance that I need, that I feel safe with. You know what I'm saying? That means this motherfucker shooting from a distance that, yeah, I mean, I can't even fathom. So these motherfuckers is on to something. They on to something. And oh crap. And now we in a time right now, bruh, where people are flying and going out and partying and stuff like that. Bruh, could this be one of the reasons why we having so much plane crashes and stuff? These lasers indirectly in indirectly crossing paths with planes, or are they targeting planes with these lasers to see? Hold on, hold on, fellas. This B. Give me 1 sec. Hello, what's up, bro? I'm on live. Hit the link. Go on YouTube. Hit the link. It's in the description box. All right. Be ready. Jump in. Yeah. So, are they using these lasers to attack the planes? Knock the planes out, and just to see. I mean, it's kind of a fucked up way to test it, but you gotta run these kind of tests. I that's what I'm gonna say. These people feel like they gotta run these kind of tests in order to see if it actually produces what they need them to produce. Where is that clip? That was an Instagram clip. There we go. Boom. Now, this boy.
Bro, this is apocalypse.
All right. Now, this is what's going on in California right now, right? And I did a live, and I did a time lapse of California, Florida, like basically the US. I did a time lapse of the US, and it showed how California will be like one of the main target points, with all the water being produced, pushed over there. California is kind of like slowly breaking down and stuff like that. and me and B even went over. Hold on 1 second, B. I got mute you real quick. Me and B also covered the shit about Meta Leo, where he went down Hollywood Boulevard and it was just a straight abandoned. It was straight abandoned. Nothing there, no shops, nothing. People sleeping on the street and all that shit. So is this wildfire, right? With all this wildfire, all this winds and all that stuff, is this actually the first initial sign that they're using this? Because anytime wildfires happen in California, it's mainly during the hot seasons. We are in the cold seasons right now, so there should be no wildfires. Nobody knows how the fire started and all this shit. The fire just started out mysteriously out of nowhere, and the flames started brewing, the wind started blowing and dragging it, basically like a walking fire. This motherfucker said that they're able to use these lasers and hit pinpoint accuracy on where they need that joint to go at. Pinpoint accuracy. Let's look at this shit real quick. I'm gonna pull it back up before we watch the California shit. It said pinpoint accuracy. They can hit a coin from a kilometer away with this laser.
Operationally, it works just like a laser pointer. There's a chamber inside with special materials that release photons.
Laser extremely accurate.
If you're looking at a boat coming in over the water, you can target exactly the engine and take out exactly the engine and not necessarily damage anything else.
You hear that? It can take out the engine and not damage anything else.
So, and that type of precision weapon work is something that you don't really get with conventional weapons because there tends to be more collateral damage.
It's useful against a variety of threats, surface or air. It's not a niche weapon system like some other weapons that we have, throughout the military, where it's only good against air contacts or it's only good against surface targets.
Nah, for real. Hey, and Smitty, that's what I thought. That's what I thought when I seen that clip. I'm like, bro, that shit looks like how we used to motherfucker put a magnifying glass up to the sun and burn ants, bro. So this shit right here. Oh shit, where B go at? Oh, he'll be back. He gonna jump back in. Yeah, but that's exactly what that reminded me of. Is he back in here? No. Where you at, B? There we go. All right. Now we got some math. All right, let's go. Let's go. Good stuff, Smitty. So we understand now a kilometer is basically the length of a football field. Probably a little bit more. Well over more. So yeah, we got some shit that's coming up in these times that's gonna be crucial. And like I said, I think California was the testing ground because California already been going down with all the bullshit that's happening, movie star shit, blah blah blah. Okay, yeah, it's more. So football field's 100. Okay, cool. So we looking like what 10 football fields. So we're actually probably seeing the beginning of that joint. Okay, Smitty said, yeah.
California.
But just look at this as we watch this, right? Let's look at this. Just pay attention to the surrounding areas.
Real life apocalypse in California. Everything is burning to the ground. You guys, it's like a zombie land. Look at this. Look at this, bro. Everything's burning to the ground, you guys. People left their cars. They left everything behind. Newscaster out. Man. If this ain't crazy, then what's crazy, you guys? Is the world coming to an end? Oh my.
Now look at that shit, bro. That shit has the same hue to it as the Book of Eli. It has the same hue to it. This is the actual color. This is not, excuse me, this is not a filter. Exactly. Never. I never heard a fire hydrant going dry. Yeah, and Mad Max. It definitely give you that Mad Max vibe. But this is the hue in the air. Like the air quality is poor. Clouds, smoke, debris everywhere. Shit's burning down. Like, bruh, this is it. When he said this is apocalypse, this is definitely how the apocalypse start. Because all this stuff that's getting burnt down and tore down, where all the people gonna go at? What the people gonna do? Marcus is burnt down. Let's just watch.
God, look at the grocery store. Look at this shit, you guys. What the fuck? Oh my god. Real life apocalypse. Wow.
We're looking at straight apocalypse in real time. Mm-hmm. We're looking at an apocalypse in real time right now. Smoke mixed with ash. Yep. Exactly what that is.
The food market is burning down. Burns up. Everything's gone. What? The elementary school?
So, could the wildfire start from one of these type of attacks? I'm gonna say shit. It ain't far fetched. It ain't far fetched that in the middle of the night they shot one of them down. Boom, start the fire, and then because they could can control the weather, so it ain't nothing for them to hit a couple buttons to get the motherfucking wind blowing and shit. It ain't nothing. We seen they showed us the hurricanes and the hurricane paths and how they had a machine that could recreate a hurricane. So it's nothing for them to really hit some buttons to get the wind blowing and shit. You see what I'm saying? Let's oh, here we go. Now peep game. This is happening and people in real time. This is happening in real time. Yeah, the math not mathing, bruh. This don't add up. First of all, wildfires do not happen in the cold weathers. It's always the hot weathers that it happens in. We're in the cold times right now. We're not in the warm times. We're not in May, June, July, August, or even September. So there should be no wildfire, should be no mass heat, none of that. Now peep game, watch this shit.
They notice this,
and this is happening. This is happening in real time as we speak.
green light flash across your screen a couple of times. It's puzzling neighbors in Cape Coral, but this is actually the cause. It's a plane flying low over people's homes, scanning the ground with that green laser. Welcome back. I'm Chris Safadi.
And I'm Lois Tomey. So what does this plane, what is it doing? Awake News anchor Annette Montgomery joins us in the studio. And Annette, what did you learn?
Well, Chris and Lois, I learned who it's not after reaching out to everyone from the city of Cape Coral to the county to the Florida Division of Emergency Management to the South Florida Water District and Port Authority. Now, these low-flying planes with green lasers does not belong to them. One neighbor got so fed up, she purchased a flight radar to help narrow down the search for the owner. It's not something you see every day.
Oh, geez, it was, I mean, it went back and forth. At least, I would say 40 minutes to an hour.
But for people living in Cape Coral, they've been seeing it a lot this week.
It was really late at night. It was kind of around midnight. It was around midnight. And I was actually in my car. I was just getting home, and I saw it going back and forth with a laser beam, and it scanned over me multiple times, and it was just moving. It was scanning the whole area, every square footage, basically, going just forth.
That low-flying plane was in Casey Sutton's neighborhood for hours Sunday night. Philip Bertolio saw it the same day, but a few hours earlier while watching the Super Bowl game.
When it came by, you could see the green.
Now, mind you, this happened, motherfucker. Yeah, Cape Coral. Yeah, that's Florida. Yeah, this happened, right? February. This happened February 24. So this is before hurricane. This is before the hurricane. So what they was mapping out with this laser, they mapping something out.
Laser like spread out, like it was mapping. We heard something about it was mapping the areas, what we were told. And it kept going in a north and south direction, and it would just go farther to the west. It kept going north and south and come.
It's the first time these neighbors saw a sight like this while looking up at the night sky. So Casey decided to track down who the plane and its lasers belong to.
I've never had flight radar until this happened, because I'm like, what the heck is going on? But it shows that what kind of plane it was and what type of plane. But I don't know who owns it. It just says private owner.
When you put the information Casey provided into the FAA website, it comes back with this information saying it's registered to Randigo LLC. But it's unclear who or what they're doing.
We just want to know what's going on, why we're being scanned.
I also reached out to the U.S.
Well, we know now. It means shit. Y'all was getting scammed because they trying to see where they gonna send that hurricane through. Yeah, I mean that we knew that. We know why now. But it just shows you that these motherfuckers is advancing their weaponry. These motherfuckers is advancing their weaponry. It's gonna be a point of time that having an AR, having a 9 is basically gonna be obsolete for real. It's like it ain't gonna be no point of having that shit. Not when they shooting lasers and shit. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, it ain't no point of having no Draco. I mean, because one, if they get the rolling out robot, if they get the rolling out robot military, yeah, I mean, like a 9mm or a Draco is not ready to put down no robot, bro. Not what they made out of metal and shit like that. Which leaves the question to why would people be selling EMP rounds? Salutes to B. Whenever B get back in here, salutes to B. Yeah, why would they introduce robo rounds if they didn't have in the play that you no longer would need at like 9mm and shit like that is not gonna do nothing. Uh-huh. Yeah, it's like how the guns came into war in the speed. Exactly. Exactly, bro. Exactly, bro. The gun took over the spear in the bow and arrows. And then now we got laser beams and robo rounds that's ready to take that shit off the market. It's ready to take the guns off the market. You ain't gonna be able to you ain't gonna fuck you gonna do with them. Let's now I got some military footage, well, videos we need to watch real quick. Let's start watching these videos real quick.
The U.S. Army Rapid Capabilities and Critical Technologies Office, known as RCCTO, announced the successful delivery of 4 cutting-edge, Directed Energy Maneuver Short-Range Air Defense, or DEM SHORAD, prototype systems to the 4th Battalion, 60th Air Defense Artillery Regiment at Fort Sill. Delivering the platoon of prototypes marks a pivotal milestone for RCCTO's DEM SHORAD Project Management Office, led by Colonel Stephen D. Gutierrez. It represents a major landmark accomplishment for the entire team involved. This momentous delivery coincides with the historic reactivation of the 460th Air Defense Artillery Regiment, or ADAR, in March of 2022, and the subsequent reactivation of its Delta Battery in June of this year. It signifies the continued smooth transition of the 460th ADAR from the 32nd Army Air and Missile Defense Command to the 1st Armored Division, which took place in November 2022. To prepare for the integration of these groundbreaking laser weapon systems, the 460th ADAR commenced training in the fall of 2022. Drivers underwent rigorous training using a surrogate M-SHORAD vehicle specifically constructed to replicate the DEM SHORAD prototype's size, weight, and power. Additionally, the crews skillfully simulated the execution of the structure of an attack or kill chain on the vital crew trainer operating systems provided by the RCCTO. The Directed Energy Maneuver Short-Range Air Defense System, or DEM SHORAD, is a 50-kilowatt class laser designed to protect divisions and brigade combat teams against unmanned aircraft systems, rotary and fixed-wing threats, rockets, artillery, and mortars, said Marcia Holmes, the Deputy Director of Hypersonics, Directed Energy, Space, and Rapid Acquisition. Our goal is to deliver prototypes that soldiers can use as the mission requires and that the Army can leverage as a baseline for a program of record, Holmes said. A soldier-centered design is a key part to reduce risk and to ensure an operationally effective weapons system. The effort to put a laser on a Stryker vehicle equipped with a maneuver short-range air defense system began in mid-2019 when the U.S. Army awarded KBR subsidiary Cord Technologies
all right, so he's saying they introduced this shit in 2019. So that means they already been working on this shit probably since 2009. Because like when it actually comes out, excuse me, when it actually comes out, is not when they invented it. You see what I'm saying? So that means they had to invent this or had this idea and been working on this shit for 10 years before 2019.
contract to integrate a laser system onto the vehicle. As the program's prime contractor, Cord subsequently awarded subcontracts to the Northrop Grumman and Raytheon Technologies teams to develop the laser module. The competition between Northrop and Raytheon to produce the laser module was intended to culminate in a shoot-off between the two teams, but Northrop took itself out of the running ahead of the event in early 2021 after problems with the power and thermal management system resulted in fire and smoke damage to the laser system and other components. The addition of the DEM SHORAD and other directed energy capabilities, like the Indirect Fire Protection Capacity High Energy Laser, or IFPC-HEL, and IFPC High Power Microwave, are all designed to complement the Army's kinetic air defense capabilities, said Craig Robin, Deputy Director of the RCCTO's Directed Energy Project Office. The unique design of the DEM SHORAD leverages Stryker's gas-powered engine to energize its batteries, cooling system, and laser. The self-connected system has enough electricity to address multiple threats at a time before needing a period to recharge, he said.
Now, right? Crazy part is, why would US need this kind of equipment if nobody ever flew a plane over here, like nothing, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why would they need this? Why would they need this? What would be the sole purpose? It's weird. It's weird that they would be working on a laser that's invisible and untrackable and shit like that, unless they planned on using it in the home countries. But if they using it in our home country, who they using it for? Who they using it on? Because ain't nobody never just randomly flew planes over here or even tried to do all that. It's weird. It's weird that they would come across this, will be using this, and then next thing you know, we're getting videos, and it's not the only video. It's other videos out here. People saying they seen mysterious lasers coming down, hitting Earth, and it's like with pinpoint accuracy too. Like they said, if they shoot that laser, they hitting whatever they want it to hit, without damaging everything else.
There are places where directed energy can provide a significant advantage, he added. All the bullets are built into the system, so the logistics associated with moving a platform and supplying it require just gas and parts. Robin added that directed energy systems are also more cost-effective from a life cycle perspective, making them a strategic tool to take out low-cost threats like a UAS to save the Army's kinetic capabilities. In March 2023, at Yuma Proving Ground in Arizona, crews from 460th ADAR and the DEM SHORAD prototype team came together to conduct a highly successful capability demonstration during a live fire exercise. The event showcased the remarkable potential of these prototypes and left a lasting impression on participants and viewers. The delivery of DEM SHORAD prototypes to the 460th ADAR represents a transformational milestone in the Army's modernization campaign. It is an achievement that adds what was often thought of as a next-generation capability now, stated Colonel Gutierrez. These high-energy laser systems will be a game-changer on the contemporary battlefield, a critical component of an integrated, layered, and in-depth air missile defense for division and brigade maneuver formations. Colonel Gutierrez continued, "I couldn't be prouder of our team. The Directed Energy Project Office took nascent technologies and accelerated their maturation and development to put hardware in the hands of soldiers in record time. This will prove to be a deterrent as well as an effective weapon system against relevant threat sets that require minimal logistical support versus traditional and legacy systems." Receiving these groundbreaking systems enables the 460th ADAR Delta Battery to embark on collective training with kinetic variants of the DEM SHORAD, as they were concurrently received in June 2023. This opportunity allows for enhanced evaluation of the integration and employment of these systems within the Army's integrated and layered air missile defense architecture, as well as their structural alignment within division formations. Lieutenant Colonel Alex Corby, former 460th ADAR Battalion Commander, notes the delivery of the DEM SHORAD prototypes marks an extraordinary advancement in our military capabilities. Today, Delta Battery echoes its name in the annals of military history as the Army's first ever tactical directed energy capable unit. With cutting-edge technology at their disposal, they are pioneers, forging a path towards a more formidable and agile future for our forces. Looking ahead, in partnership with the Army Test and Evaluation Command, the Army plans to employ these prototypes in a soldier touchpoint in fiscal year 2024. This assessment will provide invaluable insights into the capabilities and limitations of these cutting-edge systems, aiding the Army in its ongoing quest for innovation and progress. The RCCTO, alongside its dedicated partners and 460th ADAR, remains steadfast in its commitment to innovation and excellence. Together, they forge a path towards a future where cutting-edge technologies like the DEM SHORAD prototype system pave the way for an enhanced and robust national defense.
Man, like I said, bro, this should only just begun. This joint only just begun, bro. It's gonna get even more spooky as time goes on, bro. When they really get to rolling these joints out, when they really get to like using this stuff for like on us. Like, I don't think this is for nobody else. I think this is for the people. I think it's for the people that like live here. Because why would you need this? We had never seen no random drones being flown over here, planes, missiles, none of that stuff. And to have this laser, to have these lasers, what are we really using them for. You know what I'm saying? Even though y'all saying, oh yeah, you know, they out there, they gonna help us shoot down planes and all this other crazy stuff. We all know, bro. This shit, these motherfuckers just don't make these things for nothing. If they ain't already planning on using them on us.
Released footage shows the Dragonfire laser-directed energy weapon system in action, and it could be in the hands of military personnel in 5 years' time. It destroys targets with an intense beam of light and has pinpoint accuracy. It's able to hit something the size of a £1 coin from a kilometre away.
So we've been talking about the cost of firing a laser weapon to be £10 a shot. And really all we're talking about is the cost of the energy that you need to fire the laser weapon, obviously once you've got the system in place in the first place. And that compares very favorably with missiles, which might be thousands or tens of thousands or even more per single shot.
Scientists say Dragonfire proved itself in testing in Scotland and has the potential to transform the UK's defence capability. It could be used on land or sea and would remove the reliance on high-cost ammunition.
Drones are a really good example of the kinds of targets that a laser weapon would be very effective against. And certainly in our demonstrations, drones are one of the targets that we've successfully engaged on a number of occasions at really useful ranges.
Britain isn't alone in developing this technology. Militaries around the world see the advantage, like Israel, which has Iron Beam, designed to destroy short-range objects too close for the Iron Dome system.
We don't like to compare Dragonfire too specifically with what's being done in other countries, because they have their own research programs which we're not privy to. But what I would note is that the Dragonfire technology that we've designed is UK bespoke technology, which is owned by us and can be used by us in support of generating laser weapons for our own platforms in future.
Dragonfire is now back from Scotland and will potentially be involved in further trials. Claire Sadler, Forces News. Thanks for watching. For more from Forces News, like...
See? Man, this gonna be this 2025. It's gonna be some stuff. And me and B was talking, me and Theo, and I was telling them both like, yeah, we gonna see some shit that we ain't never seen. Something major gonna happen. Something major gonna happen. And it's all some of the shit is already coming true and happening. Like that shit in California. That's spooky, bruh. Excuse me. That's spooky. And just imagine you walk outside and all you see is a hue of orange.
Bro, this is apocalypse in California. Bro, real life apocalypse in California.
Because you asleep, and in the middle of the night, they decide to let one of these go. Decided to let one of them go.
Cuando vuelva la luz, va a volver a explotar.
So they ain't gonna do that shit during the daytime. They definitely gonna do that shit during the nighttime. You gonna wake up to that shit. Real talk. What's this? Did we watch this?
The U.S. Army Rapid Capabilities and Critical Technologies Office, known as RCCTO, announced the successful delivery of 4 cutting-edge...
Yeah, we watched that one. Hold on. Pull up this one.
1,000 degrees and $3 worth of energy is all this laser needs to shoot down this drone, moving at 50 miles an hour. This is the Blue Halo Locust laser weapon system. Under a dozen are currently deployed with the U.S. Army in classified overseas areas to take down unmanned aircraft. In Ukraine and the Red Sea, drones are changing warfare, making it easier to cause significant damage with cheap, low-tech weapons.
The future of proxy warfare is here, and that is a technological standoff between human life and technology.
Laser weapons are one of several relatively inexpensive responses to drone threats. But compared to traditional weapons, there are challenges. They have a shorter range and limited power, and can be harder to fix when something goes wrong. The Pentagon has not confirmed that a laser has successfully taken down a drone in combat. Here's how the laser works, why it may be the most cost-effective new way to fight drones, and why there are significant hurdles on the battlefield. The Locust laser weapon system is a palletized high-energy laser, or PHEL, weighing in at 3,400 pounds and measuring 7 feet high by 7 feet long. The Locust can fit on the back of large Army vehicles like this Stryker. The weapon has two parts, the laser on the left and the tracking system on the right. The right houses an AI program that locks onto drones over 2 miles away, like this drone flying at over 45 miles an hour. The laser can take as many as 15 seconds to melt a target and can struggle to remain locked on it for long enough to take it down. Missile strikes, in comparison, are quicker, cause more damage, and can have a range 100 miles longer. The laser software is designed to look like a video game, like Call of Duty, and it's operated with an Xbox controller. That's
amazing. A fucking amazing. This bitch just referred to this shit as Call of Duty. Jeez. And is operated by a fucking Xbox controller. Jeez. Man.
for long enough to take it down.
How we know these motherfuckers just ain't just, you know what? I just want to have some fun. Oh yeah, I'm gonna let this couple of these lasers go real quick. Like, bruh, this is spooky.
Missile strikes, in comparison, are quicker, cause more damage, and can have a range 100 miles longer. The laser software is designed to look like a video game, like Call of Duty.
Like Call of Duty, which it does. Like, look at that shit. That shit look like you got the mini map, got your real view up there. Like, yeah, this is crazy.
Duty, and it's operated with an Xbox controller. That's so soldiers who are familiar with the software can quickly learn how to use it.
When we can align how we actually operate the system with those natural skill sets, it's very powerful. But it's also, honestly, it's also just elegantly designed from a user interface and implementation standpoint.
But actually hitting the target in a combat situation isn't easy. The Locust's power source here transmits energy through these 12 cables.
Here you can see those individual fiber channels that all come together. Each one of those represents a little bit of a different spectrum of light, all coming together into the beam control unit here.
Without the beam control unit, the light particles, or photons, in the beam would be loose and disperse before they get to their target. In the desert outside of Socorro, New Mexico, Blue Halo demonstrated just how precise its laser could be. This white rectangle is an 18-wheeler truck about a half-mile away. In just 1.5 seconds of beam contact, it melted this 2-inch steel coin glued to the side. The $2,000 Mavic is traditionally destroyed with missiles costing anywhere from $100,000 to $3 million. Though the Locust varies in price from $8 million to $10 million, it can be used over and over.
A cost per shot of a Locust laser weapon is really $3. The ability to have essentially an infinite magazine at a very, very low cost of engagement at very, very effective ranges across a wide swath of threats. And that's a very powerful addition to the arsenal.
But missiles...
See, and the crazy part about that is, like, we all know when we play Call of Duty, we play Call of Duty, you get one of them missile, the lock-on missiles, right? The first thing motherfuckers do when they get the helicopter, and motherfuckers get to shooting the missiles at that helicopter, they get to popping those flares and shit so that the missile tracker can't track the plane, and it gets confused by all the different flares that the shit drops out. With this laser, once that bitch locked on, that shit locked on with AI intelligence, it said. So wherever you can flare all you want to, that motherfucker locked on you, it's a wrap. That bitch gonna tear through there.
Like the Patriot have ranges of over 120 miles, while the Locust can go just about 3 miles. And with just a few working lasers on the market, there are many logistical and technical challenges ahead. Laser weapons have intrigued the public since their invention in the 1960s, but the Defense Department started taking more interest in the 1980s.
I know this is a formidable technical task, one that may not be accomplished.
Damn. See that? I said 2009. This shit been going on since the 80s. Like I said, we don't really get to see all this shit until after they feel like giving us the information.
Before the end of this century.
And experts still face some of the same challenges today. First, there's heat. As energy travels through the power source, then the spectrum transmitters, up the cable, and into the laser head. Some is lost along the way. Without air conditioners keeping the inside of the machine cold, it would melt the delicate tech inside the Locust. The second is weather. Photons in the beam will bounce off of particles in the air like rain, sand from storms, or fog, dispersing the beam and making it less powerful.
No real difference than, in some degree, other weapon systems that can get impacted by sea salt or sand or humidity or any environment that they're operating in.
Both of these issues can lead to poor performance, like one February 2024 test of different lasers. Feedback from soldiers was not overwhelmingly positive, and they said that the lab and testing ranges were very different. When P-HEL systems are deployed, there's another problem. Because laser weapons are so new, there is little infrastructure to maintain them. The Army has said it has been difficult to find spare parts and someone to fix lasers when they break in remote areas. For example, in African combat zones. Blue Halo says it aims to fix that issue by replacing specially made parts with mass-manufactured parts. For at least the next 4 years, Blue Halo will be providing on-the-ground engineering support for each deployed Locust. Other countries and companies are also developing lasers. The UK's Dragonfire had its first high-power firing against a target in March, with a cost under $14 a beam. Defense contractors like Raytheon and Northrop Grumman are also developing lasers for various tactical purposes, like this one that can fit in the bed of a pickup truck and this mini laser. Blue Halo, as well as other companies, plan on honing their designs so the lasers can be lighter, easier to maintain, and more effective. But concerns about these new weapons may continue until their long-term success is proven in combat.
Man, they out here with laser warfare now.
Flash across your screen a couple of times.
Oh no, that's not the one. Where's that? Where's that? Where's that? Oh, I didn't bring it up. Okay. Yeah, man. Like, this is where we at. This is where we at with it. And it kind of reminds me of that movie, The Hawk. It's a Hawk movie. Excuse me. It was a Hawk movie, and he got the raging out, and they pulled up in the military. The military pulled up, and they was releasing these little sonic waves that was messing with the Hawk. Is like hurting him and shit. He was like falling out. He was confused, disorientated and shit. He was all messed up from it. Like, this is what they're gonna be. This is what they're gonna be using on the people first to get us to what they say, go with the program. And then once they got everybody going with the program, then they can roll it out and make it normalized and all that shit. Then they can start using it on other people and other places. But we gonna be the test ground. We gonna be the test ground. I'm letting you know that now. Y'all think it's a game, bruh. Look at this shit. I don't know where this is at. I don't know where this is at, but man, that shit spooky. If one of these ladies come and hit something like that, bruh, man. Ignorant TV, what's going on, dog? How you feeling? Ignorant in the building. We going over these lasers, bruh. Yeah, it means they got military got lasers that they've been using, and they've been slowly introducing to the public, letting them know that look, we're tapping into the time where we can use lasers for weaponry. You know what I'm saying? And what I was getting to is like, how do we know that because they're in the testing stages that we're not going to be the test subjects, and California wasn't the and how do we know that California wasn't the first test ground? That's what's up. And how we know California wasn't the first test ground? Because what we're seeing in California now, this never happened before. This some new shit. Like they had, bro. Not well, yeah, and no, yeah, and no. I believe, with the increase of the nukes and all this shit, and Russia saying they gonna put nukes in the space and all this shit. I believe they sent, because Elon been sending rockets up into space with payloads on them. So I believe they've been really sending these lasers up there. You know what I'm saying? The lasers that they got active and running and ready to actually do some shit. I believe they sent them up there, because ever since that first that big eclipse had everybody calling out of work and all this shit, and going to go see the solar eclipse, like motherfuckers never seen an eclipse before. They started sending payloads into the sky. Payloads of what? We don't know, because they don't tell us what they send up there. But I believe yeah, they sent them joints up there, and they basically, like Smitty was saying, using them joints, feeding off the sun to shoot these lasers down. Wait, where that shit was at? Smitty just said that. Yeah, here we go. Boom. They using them joints, yeah, directing the light and shooting them bitches back down. Cause that's what we used to do as kids. We used to do that as kids. Grab a magnifying glass, put up the sun, and burn ants. And when you looked at it, that looked like a motherfucking laser beam. To us, that was a laser beam. You see what I'm saying? Hey, hit the link. The link is hold on. Let me put the link back in there, just in case you can't get to it. Let me put the link back in there. There we go. So if anybody want to come up, you know what I mean, just hit the link. See, even ignorant, no. So yeah, this stuff ain't just far fetched. I'm not just pulling this shit out my ass. No, I actually just happened to, like I said, go through the wormhole, see this shit right here. Hold up. Boom. And then next thing you know, I'm going through the wormhole like, oh, hold up. They got other laser videos. You know what I'm saying? So this is could be the play. This could be the whole play with the drones and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Why was they mapping out certain areas with these drones? And then boom. Next thing you know, we got California wildfires and all types of crazy shit. Bruh, when you see them wildfires over at Cali, bro, it's like, bruh, nah, bruh. Something else is going on. This shit ain't just no fire and the wind blew it down the street type shit. Nah, hell no. This is an attack. I'm calling it how I see it. This is an attack. They probably use one of these motherfucking lasers to hit a certain spot, and then they cut on the weather machine. They cut on the weather machine and increase the flames by wind, using the wind from the weather machines to actually blow this storm and fuel the fire to keep the fire brewing. You know what I'm saying? Man, this shit crazy. This shit crazy, bro. And it shows, bro. It shows that we are in a time where we're not gonna really get none of the information, and all this shit is just gonna be happening underneath our nose in real time. And then when we see the casualties and all the other bullshit that comes after this, you know, we over here trying to figure it out what's going on. But the whole time the play already done happened. You know what I'm saying? We just gotta accept it now. Like, why would we have an unknown frequency coming from Antarctica? This shit don't make. It's so much shit going on, and like B said, and Leave the World Behind, so much shit was happening, attacks and shit was happening that people didn't know where the shit was coming from. Who was doing these attacks? Where it's coming from? You know what I'm saying? Like, it was everywhere.
Opinion that the Antarctic anomaly frequency is heating the Atlantic Ocean and will make hurricane season a lot worse. Check this out. And of course, this is only a theory. All right, my friends, welcome back. We're on Vent to Sky, and look what's back. It is May 23rd, 2024, and we have the beginning of the Antarctic anomaly once again. This one goes for a few days before they remove it. They will remove this. They always do. I'll skip to the days real quick just so you can see how far this frequency goes, because that's what this is. This is a frequency technology coming from Bovet Island, and you can see this spreading all the way up to the northern Atlantic, and I'm going to explain why we see this again. As you can see, the data here ends on the 29th. They will remove all data except for the data that initially took place, which will be right about here at 11 a.m. on Thursday. So you'll see this, and you'll see the rest of today, and then they will gradually remove this data. Now, I want you to think about something. The insane amount of heat we've been having in the Gulf and the southeastern states. But my friends, what we are seeing here with this heating of the Atlantic Ocean, we are 3 months ahead of schedule. As you can see on this chart, this is where we should be in the month of August as far as the temperature. In this section of the ocean, the exact path where our hurricanes come from the west coast of Africa, sweep down through the Cape Verde Islands, and then into the Caribbean. This is going to be a serious situation for the Caribbean, as I said, and also the Gulf. We're going to be dealing with Jamaica, Cuba, Haiti, Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, all these areas, including the Gulf of Mexico and eastern Florida. That is why, in my opinion, of course, this is my theory about this situation, we are seeing this Antarctic anomaly because this is a type of frequency weapon. This program has no other way of determining this type of data, so it only puts it out in a wave format. That's why it's not showing up in any other setting, and sometimes we get this on windy and sometimes we don't. But this, my friends, is the program trying to analyze this data, and the only way it knows how to is to put it in this form, so we're seeing an energy pulse. That's why we had the insane weather all over Africa and then Brazil shortly after and during these anomalies. There's no denying that that weather lined up exactly with every time this anomaly popped up. You can see that here in this image. Every time the anomaly popped up on 4/9, we had insane weather in Cape Town, South Africa. It was then followed by insane weather in Kenya, and then Oman, and then Brazil, as we just discussed. So keep an eye out for significant weather in these areas or the continuing of significant weather. My friends, this is a very significant thing that's taking place down by Antarctica, whether it's the island we've been speaking of, the Weir Antenna Array up to the northwest of the island, or the Antarctic coast itself. Regardless, this is a frequency. There's nothing physical about this situation or wave. There's no waves being read because that's not what's actually here. It's only being read as waves because this program has no other way of analyzing this type of info and putting it out to us. So this is the extent that we get the anomaly this time, going all the way up into the North Atlantic Ocean. This is unbelievable, my friends. I'll keep up on this as always. Take care.
Now look where it's at now. It said moved up towards the Atlantic, right? And this was in March. I think he said May or March. One of them. I'm not 100%. I didn't keep up with what he's the date he said, but I know it was in the beginning of the year, like May or March or something like that. But then in September and October, when we had Hurricane Helene and Hurricane Milton, you see what I'm saying? This would be around that time right here, where this damn wave is going at, this frequency wave or whatever. It would be around that time when that joint hit started brewing, and now we had those big hurricanes, those two big hurricanes that came through. So was it caused by this particular frequency? I'm gonna go with yeah, because it happened in 24. This frequency started pulsing as we got hurricanes. So they're weaponizing certain kind of weapons that will cause a mass casualties, mass destruction. Why would my wife just text me, threw me off? Dang, what was I ready to say? Oh, why would they have a 28th amendment that says in case of mass casualties or mass evacuation, we could put whoever we want to put in place without the people voting? Why would they come up with that if they didn't already know that they was going to be causing mass casualties? You see what I'm saying? If they didn't already know it was going to be some sort of mass casualties. Man. Oh, snap, ignorant in the building.
Salute.
What's up, brother? How you feeling?
Feeling blessed and highly favored. God is on my side. How you doing, though, brother?
I'm good, brother. I'm good.
I just want to say this is an iceberg of information that you're giving up. Like, you ain't just dropping jewels, you dropping rubies, gems, pearls.
I appreciate
ivory.
that.
You know what I'm saying? And this is really, I believe that theories become true if they keep being regurgitated and so many people can see the same conclusions. So it's like we call it theories because we don't really know, but it's like the information points to the same thing. And I believe this frequency thing is true. Like, once they learned to mess with the frequencies, a lot of chaos has been taking place, and I believe it's their doing, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to speak on what you said the other day too about the Trump Tower thing. That was a psyop.
Right.
My opinion, humblest opinion. This is allegedly, because I don't know. And in my opinion, that was a psyop. They've been doing this. The government pays these people, respectfully to the Army. You are a paid gun. If you're in the Army, you are a paid hitman. For that disability check or whatever check you get a month, you are a paid hitman. So those two dudes, I believe, it was like that movie, man. Respectfully, they put the thing in their head, told them, "Hey, y'all gonna sign up for this program? Yeah, no problem." They ain't know what they was getting themselves into, you know.
Word. Yeah.
And they got him, and and I believe the Democrats is doing this. This is all some type of play to show him, like, hey, we can make things happen. We can put some fire. I believe it's like a message. It was they send it a message, like, nigga, we'll get you up out of here.
Mm-hmm.
And I digress.
Nah, and that's actually true. That's actually true because that was one of the things that I was trying to get people to understand was that, bro, these people once they get signed and all this stuff, bro, they no longer are in control of their shit. When they go to the military, their body is now the military's property. So whatever we feel like giving you or introducing to that body that we own control over, yeah, we gonna do. And you gotta take them necessary shots that they tell you to take. We don't know what they put in. We put microbes in there, and we seen how these damn nanos are self-assembling. You know what I'm saying? They assemble themselves. They navigate through your body. They know exactly where to go at and all this stuff. So with like I said, with those specific three anomalies, the buildings getting hit by lightning all simultaneously, that could have been the calling card right there. Just them hitting them joints sent the frequency out wide enough to, whatever frequency it was, triggered them people to go into that manic state.
Yeah, I agree, brother. And I believe that lightning could have came from God. Like, I see what you motherfuckers doing. I believe they was really plotting this shit out in them buildings when that motherfucker hit, and they was doing their thing, scheming and plotting, and that shit hit, and they turned the lights off on their. I believe that was God. Like, I see what the fuck y'all got going on, and and at the end of the day, they gonna get their retribution. Like, it's. I don't believe we came to this banana republic coincidentally. You know, it's this is sinister, and it's a deep thought out plan, and they've been thinking about this shit for hundreds of years. And I really wish my brothers would read more, because it's in the books. They tell you the truth, but they tell you a lie too. You understand? But they give you the truth. You just gotta know when to insert the information.
Facts.
Pause. And it's like you can see the writing on the wall. Like they out to get us, and they looking for that Christ gene, and it's only in a black man somewhere is gonna be born. Right when all this Babylonian stuff start happening. When they say a man can be with a child, there are in California they got, and it's like soon as they did this, all that shit just start going to shit over there. They got a person who likes younger people. I forgot how it's said. It's some
Maps. Yeah, I know what you talking
Matt,
about.
exactly.
Yeah.
This is like we are really in a time of Twilight Zone, homie. And I really believe all that CERN and all that shit threw us in like a whirlwind of a loop. And I feel like, we about to watch it. We here. Honestly. Like we here. And I digress.
Nah, real talk. Because like that was what I was going at with the the satellite, not the satellites, the solar eclipse. When we seen that one solar eclipse, and then CERN they decided they want to activate during the solar eclipse to send shit into the sky.
Exactly. And bro, I watched that solar eclipse, bro. I don't know what it was. I put this on my mother's soul. I felt something, like I don't know what the fuck it was. I could feel something. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck? Like everything got quiet. The sky turned dark. And it's just like it was a feeling. I'm like, yeah, let's get out of here.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's get out of here. Cause we was like on the top of a hill and we could see it perfectly. I'm like, yeah, let's get out of here. We had the glasses and all that. But
Mm-hmm.
that shit is really real, man. And it's like we living in a movie right now. This some shit I seen in sci-fi when I was 9 years old, and it's like it's really coming to fruition. And I just want to be prepared. And I like what you do because you really prepare brothers with information. Always carry our guns, you know, how to
Appreciate
get clean water. This is things brothers need to know because they rely on the system for everything, bro. Like for their food, their water.
it. Mm-hmm.
Like it's so when you think about it, it's really a trap. Like these people won't know how to get out of there, you know?
Facts. Yeah. And bruh, hold on. I'm glad you said that because this what you just said just makes this clip even more serious, bro. Like look.
Bro, this is apocalypse in California. Bro, real life apocalypse in California.
He starts the video off with it's an apocalypse in California. It's a real life apocalypse in California. And when as this video goes on, that's all you gonna vision now. You're gonna envision nothing but apocalypse, bro. Like when I watched it, this shit took me immediately to the book of Eli because of the hue in the air. The hue is an orange, dull, dim hue that when you look at it's like, yeah, so shit ready to kick off.
Yeah, panic, mayhem. They gotta confuse us. They gotta make people panic. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And right now it's so windy out there in California. I was watching the show and they were saying like trees is getting knocked down and like there's certain streets you can't even go down in that motherfucker right now. Like it's really going down out there. Like and this is real. It's like the world don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's like I'm in New York. I ain't hear nothing about. I ain't see this fire, buildings on fire. I didn't see none of this. I got cousins down there. I need to call them and say, "What's up? You all right?"
You bruh, real talk, bruh.
Look
Real
at that
talk.
shit. What the fuck?
Yeah, this shit is spooky, bro.
What
This shit
part of
spooky.
California is this?
This is the upper Los Angeles. So this is
Okay.
not this not like midtown Los Angeles where like the hood and the gangs and all that stuff. This is like a little bit outskirt going out of LA into
Okay.
the outer Californias.
Yeah, like hillside and all that.
hmm So this joint, it just when you watch it and you seeing it in real time and you hearing it, bro, this is our reality coming up in this 2025 era. This is gonna be our reality. It's not gonna just stop here. It's not gonna just stop here. And like B was saying, the another reason why we're seeing this in California and we're not seeing it in like Florida, Texas, New Hampshire, shit like that is because one, California has been nothing but like a sin city. It has been nothing but a sin city. You know what I'm saying? Nothing in California is actually favorable, bruh. When you look at all the celebrities that go there, the hype around the walk of the walk of fame with all the stars and all that shit, bruh, it's all self-idling, all self-worship. The shit that God tell you not to do.
The city of angels.
Mm-hmm.
It's blasphemy.
Yeah, thank you, bruh. Look at this shit, bruh. Watch when he hit the corner. Watch when he hit the corner. And it's multiple fire trucks. Yo, it's so many fire trucks on the road as we speak right now. They probably been out there all night fighting these flames and shit. But they can't beat them because the flames is walking. This is a walking flame.
Damn. I seen somewhere they said even the fire hydrants ain't got water in them.
Ain't
I'm
got
like,
water in them.
how
Yeah.
how is that possible? Like, what?
Is how is it possible? Because
Mhm.
once this shit start kicking off like this,
Mhm.
these flames like this, shit, how much water you think motherfucker gonna go be able to push out?
Damn.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I believe they're fighting a pointless battle at this point in time. Like, this is one of them fights that you just gotta let it go. You just gotta let it go. You ain't gonna be able to beat it.
Yeah. I mean, if it's nature, I don't believe they can beat it either. If
Yeah.
it's coming from the upper room, it ain't no beating that.
Yeah. Why would it be in California only? In the cold front. The cold front. It's not even summertime. We're in
Facts.
January.
Facts.
You
It's
see what
freezing out here. It's snow everywhere. The road, they closed school today. The roads is slippery. Everybody sliding everywhere. Yeah, it's
hmm
bad out here right now.
and see, you know what people didn't even expect. And I believe you when you say that, like, this shit comes from a higher source, a higher power. I believe you with that because, like, right before the year ended and stuff like that, October, September, something like that last year, they was talking about the poles shifting and all that stuff. And I was like, I was telling them, like, bro, do you understand the shift in the poles is going to cause a lot of environmental damage?
Facts.
You see what I'm
Facts.
saying?
Yeah.
This is why we going through this cold front the way we're going through this cold front. You know what I'm saying? Because these poles is shifting. Who?
Supposedly it's coming all the way from Africa. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Supposedly, and it's what did they call it? It's an Arctic blast, something of that nature, and it's coming through Africa all the way up here where I'm at. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And it's coming to New York, and I'm like, how is that possible? Like, it's really amazing to see, man, and I believe a lot of people need to really keep their eyes open and pay attention and prepare yourself. Like, if you got somebody you love, your family, prepare yourself, homie.
Mhm. At this point in time, that's all we can do, because, like this
Friends,
guy,
it is
like this
my
brother here
opinion.
said, they're sending frequencies from the Arctic, from Antarctica, right? Where we know military runs the whole Antarctic. So we know for sure military runs the Antarctic, and it's coming from there. So this, it's gotta be something, bro. It's gotta be something. And this right here, this video right here was, uh, it was either March or May. It was one of them M months. The 23rd, 2024. Right? We
Mm-hmm.
ain't get the hurricanes. We ain't get the hurricanes till September and October. And what he's saying about with this shit is that every time these specific anomalies come out of there, some shit happens. Every time you can pinpoint it. Basically, every time one of these pulses come out, something happens. Look, anomaly, deadly weather.
Yeah, they done opened Pandora's box over there in Antarctica, and they done found something they wasn't supposed. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm
These pilgrims, right? These colonists, they're so nosy. It's because they so new to this planet. You know, these
Right.
beasts haven't been on this earth that long, and the things they have discovered is they're so greedy that they don't
Mm,
understand that they're fucking with the Mother Earth, and she's gonna get her get back. So they thinking about money and what they can use and all of this and what they can control and manipulate, but they don't see the gift and the gambit. You know what I mean? Like, and it's gonna come back and whoop their ass. That black ball that came up at the bottom of there, that's a real thing, homie.
yeah.
That was seen by a certain type of machine that could see this energy that coming up. That's a black energy, homie.
Right.
Now, I ain't no, I ain't one of them weather men or nothing like that, but that ain't no damn rain right there.
Bruh, that is not no rain. That is not no wind. That's none of that stuff, bruh. This is something that can't be explained. Even the machine that's capturing it can't even explain what it's capturing. But I know I'm seeing something. That's what the machine said. Machine like, no, I'm seeing this, but I don't know what it is, but I can see it. You see?
Exactly.
So yeah, man. Like, and then with the AIs and all this stuff, bruh. I'm telling you, bruh. Wait till I do the Ultron. Y'all just bear with me, people. Wait till I do this Ultron breakdown and listen to what Ultron is saying, bro. I believe that it's gonna come a time where we're gonna be battling the machine plus the people.
The machine and the people.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. So you
Yeah.
believe they gonna come together, or are these gonna be separate entities?
I believe we're gonna end up fighting the people first, and
Yeah.
then we're gonna end up fighting the machine because the machine got it. It's only gonna do what it's programmed to do. You see what I'm people? The people wanna control that, but the people gonna realize they can't control it, and it's gonna release some shit that we're gonna have to actually go to war with our own people before we can actually get to and I've been saying this, bro. We're gonna have to go to war with our own people before we can even get to the bottom line of what we gotta do to fix shit.
Damn.
Yeah, we're gonna have to kill a lot of people off that's detrimental to the environment, bro.
I'm with you on that, man. Because the things that these people are doing, bro, it's like they know what they doing. Like they get the results of everything that they want to plan. You know, like they know if they take these leaves, they're gonna stop these animals from eating, and that's gonna destroy this. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah.
it's so sinister and evil, and I don't even believe it's about money no more. I really don't. I believe it's just about deaths, getting as many souls as they can, cause they gonna check out. They know, like the devil know he gonna burn, but for some reason God let him roam this motherfucker, until that time, and yeah, he gonna burn. He gonna feel that fire.
God letting them do this because he. All right, so brother, what's that? Brother Ant said something on and he said no matter what, the will of God is gonna be done through you, through whoever he needed to get done is gonna get done. You see what I'm saying? So this is what we're seeing. This is what we're saying. We don't like the fact that we got to go through this. But had we did what we were supposed to do from the beginning, we wouldn't be going through this. But now that we're going through this, now we have to take this, what we're seeing, get right with ourselves, get right with God, and know that look, I'm walking with faith on this. I guess I see it, but I'm walking with faith. Where you lead me, where you take me to, that's where I'm going at. Just let me know where I'm going. You see what I'm saying? Like our faith need to be more stronger than anything now because we're not going to be able to stop this shit. Nobody right now has any ties to no military to be like, hey, bro, what y'all doing over there? Yo, come on, yo, chill with them frequencies. You see what I'm saying? We can't contact these motherfuckers. Be like, yo, stop letting these frequencies go because you're messing up the atmosphere.
Exactly.
So it gotta get tore down before it can get better. And that's kind of damn. And that's kind of what brother Bolo and Ant was saying in the last two lives they did. They was going in, and what happened was Elijah had Elijah Eli had two kids. They took the joint from Eli to go into war with it. but they weren't supposed to do that. Basically stole from their father to go do this, and then the people ended up facing the consequences from dying and getting slaughtered and getting the shit took. But then when the people took the shit from them and took it back to their town, God still did what he did and started giving them tumors and making them sick and all that crazy stuff. So no matter what, the will's going to get done, whether I have to do it myself or whether somebody else is going to do this shit for me, but it's going to get done. That's what we're seeing. We're seeing a time where his will is being like, look, bro, all right. So y'all gonna take these wildfires that I just put out here as a joke, and this is just something that's happening, but you're not looking to see about the higher power. Like, you're not asking me why am I doing this?
Exactly. Burning Babylon down.
Yeah, burning it down, bro. Burn it down. We don't need it no more. What has Hollywood produced? A bunch of rape scandals, child trafficking
Pedophile.
scandals. Yeah, like a whole bunch of crazy shit, bruh.
Just sickness, bro. It's like the sickest motherfuckers end up in that type of lifestyle. And I don't understand, like, how is it possible that everyone in Hollywood is involved with some sick shit? Like,
And nobody can tell us anything about, well, bruh, what's going on?
and this shit is coming out. Like, it's just keep popping out. Like, oh yeah, they was raping this, they was raping, they was doing that. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, see, what they do behind closed doors is being exposed.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You know, all this shit is being exposed, man. They gonna have to. It's gonna be a wipeout, man. They're gonna have to wipe them down, get them out of there. You know, and then it's gonna come a time where we gonna have to deal with our own people. You know.
Yeah.
But I feel like the cowards in our communities, they either gonna fall in line or they gonna be put out of line. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, bruh. Listen, I already said it, bruh. If you ain't on the home team, bruh, you getting. Hey, God already told me who my enemies is. So yeah, I mean, He already letting me know who my enemies is, bruh. So yeah, I mean, hey, if you ain't on that time, yeah, you get mowed down. I'm sorry, because you're gonna be a casualty of war, and I'm not fitting to be a casualty of nobody's war because they want to be doing some dumbass shit. You know what I'm saying?
Because they wasn't prepared.
They wasn't prepared.
And this is why I say, brothers out there who listening, man, for real, like, prepare yourself, homie. Water. These are things you're gonna need, like all that sugar and Kool-Aid and soda pops, and throw that shit away, homie. Get you some water. Get you some big gallons of the biggest gallons you can find, homie.
Facts.
Leave them in your backyard or something, like, cause it's gonna get wicked. Where water gonna be worth more than gold and diamonds and money and all this shit. Water is gonna be the. I'm telling you, homie, like, real talk. It's gonna get there. It's gonna get to a point where water is gonna be worth more than anything. People gonna be trading their family members for water. So I just advise the brothers, man, to stay woke, man, and just pay attention. Like, it's like a lot of people, we so focused on our lives and being successful that we don't pay attention. We're not aware. We don't have awareness. Like, we don't even have the foresight. All we want is the money and the buy. Like, we literally working to pay these bills, to pay mortgage, whatever you got going. Anybody out there, pay attention to the world, homie, because you gotta live in this world. Your kids gotta live here. So
Facts.
just be aware.
Yeah, bro. That's 100%, bro. 100%. When motherfucker, look, just watch now. The next, I was telling like, this shit is setting up for a big event. something else big is gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Soon. And I'm like, bro, just look at what we're seeing, right? Now look at all the people who's out of home, out of business, out of food. What you think is gonna start happening? It's just like what Pac said. Motherfucker gonna get the knocking and singing. We need some food. Can I have some food? Then the knocks gonna start turning into bangs. Yo, give me some food. Yo, I need some food now, bro. And then next thing you know, it ain't gonna be no more singing and banging all the motherfucker. We pillaging shit now.
Picking the door, coming through, blasting.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't asking.
Mm-hmm. And B was saying like the worst thing that can happen, bro, is motherfucker not having no food because motherfucker don't have no food. That's how that famine, that whole Russian famine shit started. Where they would start eating each other and all this shit and massacring each other, killing each other, bro. That we gonna be in that time.
And look how fat these motherfuckers is, bro. You notice that? Like they beef these fat motherfuckers up, so they gonna be greedy. You know what I'm saying? We gonna have a bunch of big motherfuckers that's gonna be out here thinking they starving because they eat 12-course meals for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all big motherfuckers, yo, put this shit. Y'all need to eat once a day, man. That's it. Get your big ass out. Eat once a day. You don't need a lot. You need to just enough to sustain your body. Like all
Right.
that greedy shit and want to be full and get itis and nah, fuck all that.
Yeah, that's gonna be their downfall, bro. That's gonna be their downfall. Motherfucker gonna be so hungry and stomach touching their back. Yeah, man, they gonna
They
be
gonna
out
eat
that
their
bitch.
kids. They gonna be
Yeah,
looking at their kids like dinner.
real talk, bro. Oh, you coughing over there? You sick? All right, yeah, come on. I got your medicine. You gonna take them right out back at Old Yellow they ass, cause you ain't where you gonna medicine from? Ain't no pharmacies. The shit burnt down.
Yeah, that's what they used to do back in the day. The honkies and shit. When
Mm-hmm.
they people get sick, oh yeah, we got some food tonight.
Mm-hmm. Finna off this motherfucker. Yeah, we be straight.
Yeah, man.
Man.
They set it up, man. This shit is set up. And it's like
Yeah.
niggas think like money is everything, bro. It's like
Hmm.
we really worship money so much. You know what I'm saying? We don't even worship these people. Most people don't worship God, bro. They worship the money. Even the people in the
Right.
churches, they send that plate around 1,200 times, homie. I done gave every
Man.
dollar in my pocket. I done gave pennies. I done put my credit card in this mother. Like y'all keep sending this around. It's like we here to get the word of God. And it's like
Mm-hmm.
he don't even speak until the plates is back. This shit is crazy, bro, and it's amazing that we just living to see it. Honestly, I'm truly amazed. Like the stuff I heard in the Bible is happening in my eyes. Like I can see it. Like, wow, it's like this is really happening here. Boys think they
Yeah.
men. Boys think they women. Women think they men. All of
Mm-hmm.
this is happening, and it's like you got to really be a person that's spiritual. You can't really be like on some old. You can't ride with a religion, in my humblest opinion. You gotta just be spirit. Because I know most of the religions, bro, and they all say the same thing. They all talking about a mysterious man, and I believe that's Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? They all got the same backdrop, storyline, and all that, bro. So it's like you gotta take what we need out of these books and understand that everything under the sun that's happened is gonna happen again. You know, like all of this
Yeah.
shit that's transpired has been here before. It's happened before, and
Right.
those books I believe were allegory, but they tell you about what's to come. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm. And
we got my
that's
bad.
my fault. No, that's my fault. And I was saying the same thing. Like, bro, y'all want to know. You mean so much about how to do this, how to do that, but the
The book then gave you the guidelines. It then gave you the guidelines. It told you what to do. It told you how to do it, what to look out for, who to look out for. But y'all keep ignoring that shit because it's not the popular opinion. You know what I'm saying? See, one, and like, I agree with you too on that one because I believe the religion part, like the religion part, was set for you to be divided. You know what I'm saying? Because how is it you got it? And I said this before. You got a Hindu god, you got a Buddha god, you got a Jewish god, you got an Arab god, you got a Christian god, but you only got one devil. Motherfuckers don't never question how many devils it is. You know what I'm saying? We just know that it's a devil out there.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? But you question God. And oh no, you believe in that God, I believe in this God. What do you mean? What do you mean? God is God, bro. The same commandments was written for everybody. Not you got this is your commandments, this is your commandments, this is your no. The commandments was written for every person on earth, every being on earth.
I agree. I agree wholeheartedly.
So
No.
yeah, man. What we seeing, like I was saying, what we seeing is man trying to be the replacement of God.
That's deep. In what way do you think?
Power. Power. If I show you how much power I got, and I show you that I can do this and I can make this form from this, you know what I mean? Like shit. If I could recreate the sun and build a if I could build a sphere that will produce the same amount of energy as the sun, then I'm God. I just created light.
Clouds, these motherfuckers can great rain.
You feel what I'm saying?
You know, this shit is real.
Yeah. This shit real. It's spooky. You know what I mean? And like you said, bro, if you ain't getting right with who you need to get right with, you gonna be lost. You're gonna become just a casualty of war.
That's a fact, bro. And most of this shit is written in your DNA, I believe. The ones who don't have the morals and the codes that's not in their DNA, those are the ones who gonna be more so easier to go on the evil side and do wicked shit. And you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And I believe.
because look, right? Remember, it salutes to B, because B told me, B mentioned, go watch, Who Cloned Tyrone. Now, when you working at that low vibration and no frequencies start happening, you can't control yourself. You don't know how to control yourself because the frequencies is taking over that low vibration. That's
Exactly.
why, yeah, that's why we all gotta be working at a high frequency in our life, a high vibration in our life to counteract them frequencies that they trying to put out. That's the reason why we gravitate so much to the 808 frequency. You know what I mean? Them 808 drums that they say they drums, but it's not. It's a frequency.
Damn. You
A
know what's
lot of us
crazy,
is
man?
working on that.
They've been putting these frequencies out, bro. Because I remember I went to the hood back in the. It was like when that COVID shit popped off. I went to the ghetto and shit and to see how everybody was doing and all that. And the frequency, the air was like dark. The energy was dark, like everywhere. It's like, damn, is it just dark clouds over here? You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And that's what it really was like. And it was bad, bro. The frequency was all the way bad, bro. And it's like they wanted niggas to kill each other then. When they said you
Right.
could wear a mask and all that, they wanted it to be mass massacres and hysteria. You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah.
wanted niggas to, because if you think about it, a criminal would think that's easy. If I could wear a mask, well, I could just do evil all day long. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's all a plan and a plot, bro. And they trying to eliminate that Christ gene. They know that he coming, and they got to get rid of that gene because it's gonna pop out. And when it pop out, it's gonna be there. It's gonna be time for them to get what they got.
Right. Salute to B, because I'm glad you said that, because B was the first one that I heard bring this up. He said, why you think these motherfuckers is getting 23 and ones and ancestry.coms and know your background, the way you come from? Because they looking in them genes to see who's gonna be the next Messiah. Like, why would they wanna stop? What did he say? What did he say? He said, why would they say that? Why would they say um, something about the uprise and having a Messiah? Like, why would the people say that in that specific text? And it's like, dang, you right about that, because the only way to find out who has that type of gene, you gotta get people to motherfuckers sending their DNA.
Exactly.
And then look what happens. Everybody sending their DNA, then boom, let's you know the shit get hacked. And now everybody shit compromised. So they say.
Allegedly, yeah.
You really allegedly. So, and man, we in the time, we like B said, we in a time where right is wrong, up is down, and left is right. You see what I'm saying?
That part. That's real shit.
Let me
And
run
my
this.
grandmother said that a long time ago. She said, believe none of what you hear and half of what you see.
Real talk.
I mean, even your eyes gonna play with you.
Shit, even your eyes play tricks on you. Heck yeah. Now look at this. Tell me what you think about. Tell me what you think about this real quick.
Your assessments. Your assessments here are correct. These are very covert weapons, aren't they? They don't leave behind bomb fragments, bullet holes, etc. They could absolutely be used by our adversaries and have very low levels of, very easy to deny that they were even there, that they were used. Is that correct?
That's correct. There's no entry or exit wound. How they're designed is to make the target feel like they're crazy, like they're imagining things, especially on the low duration, the low intensity, long duration hits.
You guys also said that these attacks are happening right here in this city. Is that correct?
I mean, there have been some that have gone public with respect to Washington, D.C.
I think it was Mr. Grozev said you spoke to a Russian agent who said that they believe that Americans are using these same weapons on them. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Might that have something to do with part of the CIA's motive to cover up the existence of this tech and these weapons?
That is a very logical possibility.
It's all come out, ladies and gentlemen. Directed energy weapons are being used at home. They're covering it up. At first, they rolled out the 5G, and then everybody started getting sick. This isn't an other people's problem. This isn't just happening to other people. This is happening to everybody. And you need to pay attention if you've been feeling off since the rollout of 5G, especially as a conservative or a pureblood. Chances are you're being targeted by this system. If you've been feeling chronic fatigue, recurring headaches, back problems, pain not associated with an injury, you're being hit by these weapons. It's not what you think. It's what they don't want you to know about. That's why we strongly recommend that you check out this book, Transhuman Genocide, so that you can understand exactly what's going on and how to defend yourself. You can find this book on Amazon. But this isn't your imagination. They want to torture people with long duration attacks. They mimic the stages of cancer. They cause heart attacks and strokes. You're all in danger. You need to protect yourself. Check out this book, Transhuman Genocide, on Amazon. It talks about the shielding, the weapons, the artificial intelligence, exactly what's going on. Until the next time. If you're listening to this, you are the resistance.
Man, I think that was a colossal of true factual factories of information that people need to absorb. It's like people see these type of things and they think this shit is fake, or it's like somebody's trying to hustle you, or they don't understand the message and the madness. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that shit is real, bro. That frequency shit is real. Like like I said, like when all that shit cracked off, this literally was a dark hue over the ghetto at that time, bro. And people was dying, ODing, crashing out, committing, deleting their cells, bro. Like it was a time of like chaos. And what was crazy was the hood had money at the time. You know, them PPP. Everybody
Yeah.
had money. All these niggas had money, bro. But it's like the frequency was so bad that it took them out. Literally, bro. It took them out. Like if you ain't healthy, I feel like you gonna be fucked up even easier. You know, if
Real
you're not
talk.
taking care of your temple, it's gonna be easier for these things to affect you. You know, I stay locked in with the Most High, man. Like,
Word. Yeah, bro. And you know it's crazy. No, it's crazy because in there, he said, yeah, like these frequencies gonna fuck with you, especially if you're pure blood. Like, why would he say that? Why would he say pure blood? You know what I'm saying? Like, in the people eyes, when the motherfuckers say pure blood, they like, hold up, it's a different kind of blood out here. Our motherfuckers will start questioning like, what's the difference between pure blood and non-pure blood? Like this what you would get. But I think that's mostly saying like motherfuckers that can't think for themselves.
that's a fact, bro. That makes sense when you just said that.
Yeah, like cause I know I kept hearing it and it kept sticking in my head. Pure blood, pure blood. But it's like, bro, now if you really think about it, nobody is just 100% anything. All of us got a mixture of something in us. We come from our grandparents, it maybe come from our great grandparents or something. But we all got a mixture of something in us. So I'm thinking more more along the line of a person who is free and understands who their self is. Because I don't like I like to say, woke, but I don't think that's a good description of of like me and you. You know what I'm saying? Like woke won't be a good description for me and you.
Yeah, it's only because they had perverted it, bro. They pervert everything, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They literally pervert, and I believe pure means like you have a pure heart, like you have
Right.
you have the moral code already written in you. Like you don't
Exactly.
gotta tell me not to hurt a weak person. Like I already have it in me to protect the weak. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Some people don't. They have it opposite. They want to hurt
Right.
the weak. They want to They want to take advantage of them. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like that's what I think he means when he says pure. Pure means like you
Right.
have a pure heart, genuine heart from God, to where certain things will not even enter your mind. It can't
Facts.
enter your aura because that's not you. Like you are of a pure breed of human.
Right. Bro, I explained, and I always tell Theo that. I always told Theo that when I was talking to him, because when I was all right, so when I was out there, on the blocks and shit, and I was out there jumping off the porch and shit like that, bro. I used to see like the dope boys and shit, like, damn, bro, them niggas make money, shit. I'm finna do that shit. But then it wasn't until I got into that life that it was like, nah, bro, I don't like this shit because like when I had a homeboy, right? I had a homeboy, right? His mother was on drugs. So I would never serve his mother while he was around. But I would also, give her stuff. You know what I'm saying? She might come through and be like, yeah, can I get one on the arm? I get back to you. I mean, and me, because that's my homeboy mother and shit, I'm like, all right, I got you, huh? Go ahead. But but I realized that that's the game. You know what I'm saying? That's the game that she gonna get. She gonna get her shit regardless. I'm like, damn, bro, I'm like, you ain't getting, never give me my money. Like, oh hell no. And usually a nigga would just go whoop that person ass and take their money. But I'm like, yo, I got too much empathy in my heart not to do that. Like, I'm not gonna go whoop nobody mama ass because she don't want to pay me for some shit that's killing her anyway. You see what I'm saying? So that shit turned me. That shit turned me off in the streets. That shit turned me off in the streets because I didn't like the feeling that I was getting that I would actually had to kill somebody behind this shit.
Facts, bro. And I got a story too. I was 9. A dude, he see me. I'm always in a block. I'm always outside. He like, man, here go a pack type shit. So I ain't know what to do, but I was just getting money and shit. So I ain't know what was going on. But once I turned, like, I say 10, 11, I start looking at dude like, this dude is like the devil. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like he doesn't really care about your well-being. You know what I'm saying? He cares about his bottom line. Like he would throw you in the fire just to make
Yeah.
$1. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's
Like
like,
some
and I
people
was
got
young.
that heart.
I was young, bro. I was like 11 when it came to me. Like, yo, this dude is like the devil, son. Because he was literally using kids to sell his drugs.
Yeah.
He knew we couldn't get in trouble and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, man, that shit really it opened my eyes to the dollar is really in control of these people. Like, it ain't no love. Like, he used to say, I love you, my niggas, love you, my niggas, love you. Nigga, it ain't no love, my nigga. Like, at the end of
Right.
the day, you want the best for your people, you know?
Mm-hmm. Like, why would on the money it say in God we trust?
Blasphemy.
But we know money is the root of all evil. Niggas will, like you said, they will kill their loved ones for that money. But this is in God we trust money. Nah, this ain't that, bruh. This ain't that. That once that shit became a must have instead of a need. Like, like I must have this. Not that I need this money to get me what I need to go at. Like I need this for my food or for my rent or to live. You know what I'm saying? No, I just want it. I want money. I want it. I gotta have it.
That greed take over. Anybody
Mm-hmm.
is expendable at that point. Anybody, your mama, anybody is expendable. Once that greed take over, it's just sad, bro. Anywhere you see in God we trust, that's evil.
No, and that phrase, you know what I'm saying? Like, because we all know, everybody know. Yeah, man, you got faith in God. If anything else, you better have faith in God that God's gonna see your way through.
See,
And
I believe they don't know God, so they play with him. They put it everywhere where they know it's no God involved in this place. You know what I'm saying?
and then the words that they use, you know what I'm saying? That's another thing. Don't understand that when you use these words in certain phrases and you put them in certain orders and shit like that, that you're actually causing more harm to yourself than anything. You're casting, like they say, that you're casting a spell upon yourself.
Yeah, spelling, yeah.
hmm Using these certain phrases and stuff like that.
Man, that shit real, homie. Like I know people that talk bad and talk negative all the time, and they see things that way. Like they see life in a doom and gloom. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
they don't see any light. They don't even believe in God, bro. Like you wouldn't like the blasphemy these people say, bro. You wouldn't like you like me personally. I done got jumped by these motherfuckers because I can't be around that and I can't stand for that while I'm here. You know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
literally, people saying they hate the Lord, like because of their life actions, what they chose to do. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
even being an atheist is saying you believe in God. How can you say that your belief, your religion is to not believe in God? Like that states right there that there's a God.
Exactly.
Like it's amazing, like how people defy it. This is amazing, bro.
Yeah.
Like stay ready, don't get ready. Y'all stay ready out there. Like you ain't
Mm-hmm.
gotta get ready if you stay ready.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Facts. Yeah.
use this money to get what you need, not what you want. Fuck what you want.
Mm-hmm.
Cause what you want is there's gonna be something more for you to want. Soon after you buy
Mm-hmm.
that thing, it's gonna be another thing that pop up. That's gonna be, hey, don't you want this too?
Mm-hmm.
So get what you need, homie. I
That's why.
digress.
That's why Amazon, when you go to buy something, they got it at the bottom of the joint. You mean, oh yeah, other people also bought. They also bought this. Don't you want this? Don't you
Exactly.
want these? You know, I can give you all three of these things in the bundle right now.
Exactly. You get the hat to go with these kicks. You know what I'm saying? It all match.
Hell
And it's a
yeah.
jacket right here too.
Real talk. That ain't what you need. That's something you want, you know, and this is what we're seeing, and the reason why it's so down, and everything is like going down the way it is because motherfuckers they want to be God. They want to be God, bro. They people think like because all right, so
Yeah, break that down. Break
God
that
lives.
down for him.
We know God lives in us. We know that through us, God uses us as a vessel, and He speaks through us certain kind of ways and stuff like that.
Facts.
And even our mental, you know. But the thing is, people don't want to use God in that kind of way. They want to be God with their actions and how I can show you how powerful I am. See, I can take. I'm like God, bro. I can take people, put them in a position, and then take all the power away from them, and you know what I mean, they'll be back down. That's how Diddy. There we go. The perfect example, Diddy. I said this before. Why you think Diddy is going through the bullshit that he's going through? He came out with a statement. He came out with a blasphemy line, and
Yup.
he was saying it towards one of God's kids. See, when you're favored by God, God's gonna always have your back. No matter if a nigga say something behind your back or in front of your face, he's always gonna have your back. So you can go out there and you can talk shit about me all you want, but nothing's good gonna happen to you because I'm favored by God. So the moment he went up there on Breakfast Club, it was like, you gonna let this peasant come in here and throw dirt on the God's name? Right there, you think that you're God. That is number one way to get your ass up off this earth.
Blasphemy.
You feel me? That's the number one way to get your ass up off this earth, bro. Number one way. And this is what you're going through now. Now look what you're going through. You're going through all this bullshit, all these scandals, all this, all that, public humiliation. Yeah, man, like just straight getting shitted on. But see, if you was God, that would have happened. Nobody shits on God.
Fact.
Nobody can talk down on God. Nobody can motherfucking humiliate God. But see, you thought you was that, and now look where you're at. You
And
done
bro,
lost everything.
and not to cut you off, but you can see how even in like the ghettos and stuff, like people want to be worshipped, bro. Like you get fly to go around poor people for what? You know what I'm saying? You get money, you get all of this stuff to go around poor people for what? Like to be worshipped.
Yeah.
That's what it's about, bro. I
Yeah.
see that now. Why would
Mm-hmm.
Quavo go around a bunch of broke niggas and gamble?
Self
Why?
worshiping, bro.
It's not a casino. I'm not gambling with these niggas.
Real talk.
Man,
And look,
talk about
and then look, he still ain't learned he still ain't learned no lesson. The God spared him. God spared him, but took his nephew, right? Rest in peace, Takeoff, because that was like one of my favorite Migos.
me too.
Yeah,
R.I.P.
he took his nephew, and the nigga still didn't learn humility. He still didn't learn how to be humble himself. He still didn't learn. The moment that happened, what do you say? Next thing you come out with, yeah, Chris Brown can dance with my Draco,
What the
bro.
fuck? He
Didn't
said
you?
that?
Yeah, when Chris Brown had did that little diss track against him, he came back out with his diss track, and in the beginning of the shit, he said Chris Brown could dance with my Drake. So it's like, bro, you still ain't learned. You just lost your nephew to gun violence. You see what I'm saying? Because you couldn't control your actions, and now you still out here thinking that you big bad wolf. Okay, all right. It won't be till I take somebody else close around you. Hmm.
I feel like he might take his legs or his body or something, like paralyze him or make him so he
Mm-hmm.
can't move. Because it's like these dudes be on autopilot, bro. They don't
Yeah.
even have the concept of God. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, a dude literally put a gun in my face, he said, "What's up now, pussy?" And let that bitch off. Boom, in my face. I seen the blast. I mean, inches away. I didn't get a bullet, nothing.
Right.
You know? I swear to God, bro, I put this on everything, bro. Pulled up on me. What's up now, pussy? Put that shit in my face. Caught me. Caught me.
Mm.
Dead to right. And I thought it was over, bro. I don't know how I made it, bro. And I was a young nigga. I was like 13. That shit opened my mind to God. Like, yo, it gotta be a God.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it
Gotta
gotta
be.
be a God. Like, bro, there was no bullets, bro. How close this man was, bro.
Yeah.
I could feel the barrel. Like, he put that shit on my temple, homie. Like, I don't. It's like nobody can tell me different. Like,
Yeah.
bullets
Yeah.
don't turn around. Like, it just don't
Mm-hmm.
happen. So it's like, man. And
That's
there was numerous chances God gave me, bro. I done been thumped that at least 16, 17 times, bro. And
word.
and I ain't get one bullet, bro. So it's like I already know, like, man, he got you in his heart. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when he got you up underneath that wing. Oh, trust me, he ain't gonna let you go. He ain't gonna let you go. That's it, and that's the part people don't understand. You know what I'm saying? You think you running shit. Yeah, you see how I dodged all that shit, bro? No, you didn't dodge that shit, bro. God tried to spare you. He trying to let you know, like, look, bro. You mean, look, this is the next time. It might not be me, coming down here to protect you. I might just be coming down here to tell you, come on, let's go. I mean, you wasting your time.
Facts, bro. That's what it was. That's what it was, bro.
Mm,
It's like he says signs all the time. You just gotta
yeah.
pay. You gotta be aware. Like I lost a brother recently. He self deleted himself. And he had everything going on for himself, bro. But it was like a sign to me You know what I'm saying? I believe it
Mm-hmm.
was a sign, like it was something meant for me to understand, and it made me
Yeah.
appreciate small shit, like little things, like just walking, just
Man.
enjoying the air, just doing like little shit, bro. Like it made me
Yeah.
really
The shit that
appreciate.
we take, the shit that we take for granted. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
bro.
saying? The shit,
Bro had it
shit that we
going
take for
on, bro.
granted.
He had it going on, bro. His man was up there. You know, he had the money, he had the women, the cars, he had it all, and he took himself out. So it's like that. Let me know, like this ain't what it's all about, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because fleshly desires don't motherfucking fulfill you. Fleshly desires don't fulfill you.
Exactly.
Only thing that fulfills you is knowing what you're here for, knowing your purpose in life. That's what fulfills you. This right here, what we doing, bruh. It makes me feel a lot better knowing that I can to get on here, talk to people, and people can understand where I'm coming from, and look at a situation like, you know what, I could be doing something else. That's what it's all about. We gotta help. We the same way we say we gotta help each other, we gotta support each other, we gotta do that. We gotta show motherfuckers different ways, bro. You gotta show motherfuckers in different ways. That, look, we ain't gotta be out here killing each other. We ain't gotta be out here, you know what I mean, trying to backdoor one another to get where we need to get at. How about we start doing this shit together, start putting our plays together. You know what I'm saying? Like shit to where as though we can actually build and accomplish some things. 'Cause that's what the whole world was about.
That's a fact, bro. We gotta really teach the youth, bro. I was
Yeah.
working this job, man. I was doing this patio for this lady. I had this young dude working, and this dude was stealing from the other dude. And I caught him, and I'm like, "Yo, why is you stealing? He's working here with you.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you stealing from another black man?" And he was stealing some dumb shit. It was like an AirPod and some dumb shit. I'm just like, yo. And it just brought me to the real. I was about to go in. I was about to put hands on him and all that. But I'm like, damn, like this dude is really ignorant. He's really
Mm-hmm.
ignorant. He doesn't know any better. Like he been stealing all his motherfucking life. Ain't
Yeah.
nobody ever tell his mama's a thief. His daddy is a booster. They still like they don't see anything wrong with their what is it?
Mm-hmm.
They can't see any wrong in they sin. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and it opened my eyes. Like, damn, yo, the youth is really fucked up, bro. Like, they
Mm-hmm.
really are bad. And I can kind of what's the word? I can kind of feel them, bro, because I used to rob people. Like, I used to rob like because I'm from Brooklyn. That was like the
Right.
thing to do, bro. It's like
Jack boy.
I used to rob Swanson's, mailman's,
Mm-hmm.
pizza man's, any China man, anybody.
Yeah.
Like and it's so it's like I kind of felt for him. Like, damn, I used to do this. I used to rob though. I didn't take honor in stealing. I felt like
Right.
stealing was like weak shit. Like that's some
Yeah.
weak ass shit. I want you to see my face. You know, I thought like
Right.
that, like an idiot. Like I thought like, nah, I want you to see me. I want you to come get it. Come get it back. You know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
and that's just a fucked up way to think, bro. And this was my environment, and I feel like once you mature and you understand, you have awareness,
Hmm.
you're gonna be held accountable.
Right.
Anybody like that little nigga, I couldn't hold him accountable because he wasn't even aware. These niggas not
Mm-hmm.
even aware of where they at, bro. And I feel like we gotta just make people aware, you know?
Right. Heck yeah, bro. Because like you said, bro, it's signs out there. It's signs out there, bro. When when the young boys tried to get me, bro, from the apartment complex, bro, I was going there. I was going there with baby food and baby water to feed my daggone child, bro. Coming back from the market, and the only thing that saved me that night, bro, was that when I touched the door, something told me to turn around. I don't even and you know what's crazy when that shit hit me like turn around, bro. The motherfucker wasn't even by me. He wasn't even by me. Like he was still running up, trying to grab me for real. Like he was running up, reaching out, trying to grab me. When I had got that feeling like turn around and shit. So as I'm turning around, I seen him run up with his hand out, trying to grab me. And the first thing I did was I let the door go on him. So when I let the door kind of like jammed him in a little bit. So he had to open the door back up to try to get me and shit. And I'm just standing there and I'm like, boy, go ahead. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, boy, go ahead. And yeah, he went to raise something up and I smacked his hand down before he got a chance to raise it up. Like, nah, boy, go ahead. Like that, right? So the second time he went to do it, I hit his hand harder. And he dropped the shit. And I don't know what he dropped because I never found it. Bro. I don't know what he dropped. But yeah, it's like see, just that right there, bro. Had I ignored that sign to turn around, could have been, my last time for real.
Facts. Damn. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So little niggas try to get me, bro. I lied though, but I told him straight up. I said, man, I got $5 on me, man. You really want to rob me for this? And the little nigga just let me go, man. I ain't gonna lie. He let me go.
Yeah.
Or little nigga caught me. As soon as I got out my car, I was going to visit my auntie and shit in Flatbush. But I had a nice car, so he seen the car. He thinking, I guess somebody got money about to get out
Yeah,
this.
he got money.
I had money on me too, but it's like I played it so smooth and made him laugh. Little nigga just said, "Man, get out. All right, you good, man. I ain't even gonna ride.
Yeah.
And I feel like that was
That's
God
God, bro.
too. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
felt like that
God,
was
bro.
God too. Like, listen, stop flashing around broke people. And that's what hit my head.
Exactly.
Like, why are you going around broke people looking good, looking like money? You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you feel me? No,
Now when I
you'll
go
be
broke, I don't
surprised.
look like that.
Bruh, motherfuckers would be surprised. Motherfuckers be like, damn, bro, you clean up well, bro. Like, yeah, bro, I got some shit, bro. I just don't wear the shit because, nigga, for what? I don't want to be flashy. I don't like being flashy. I don't, shit. For what? So motherfuckers can be eyeing me and looking at me and questioning it. Should they do it? Or he look like a possible lick? Because shit, like, you gonna have to work for this. You gonna have to work for it. I'm not necessarily let you take this up off me, bro. You gonna have to work for this shit, bro. And that pride, bro. You know what I'm saying? Pride that'll be your downfall. You know what I'm saying? Not just the ego, it's just the pride. Nigga, no, you're not taking nothing from me.
That shit's sad. We look at our people like that, bro. It's sad that they look at their people as their enemy. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is really unbelievable, bro.
Real talk. Yeah, man. Shit, bro. I appreciate you coming up here, England, for real, bro. Because this conversation was well needed.
Nah, I
Real
appreciate
talk.
you, bro. You don't know how much I do, man. You did your 1-2 on this, and I appreciate it, bro. For real, like you opened
Yeah.
my eyes to a lot of shit that is going on out here that I'm not privy to. You know?
Yeah, and that's what me and B we aim for. when we come on here and do the survival games. You know, yeah, I got the open discussion and the body cam episodes and stuff like that. But the survival game episodes, bro. I mean, we want y'all to, because we're in, like B said, we're in a survival game as we speak. We're trying, all of us is trying to survive one way or the other, whether it's paying bills, motherfucker keeping food in the house, motherfucker just making sure that you can travel up and down the street safely and stuff like that, bro. Like yeah, we got so much stuff that we are trying to survive throughout the day-to-day basis. Police, you know what I mean? Police wanting to kill us, you know what I mean? Cause they don't understand us. You know, it's like so much shit that we had. We got to give, you know what I mean, the real, to where though people understand, look, this is what's really going on outside. You have to look around what's going on outside, because we don't know what's going on in California, and we don't know about these laser beams and these frequencies and stuff like that, bro. When it hits, we're doomed. We're doomed. We're doomed. We ain't gonna have no counter offense. We ain't gonna have no counter offense for it.
Yeah, awareness is number one.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's hitting you. You want to know how to react.
Facts.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I'm gonna blow though, Dunn. I appreciate you
yeah.
for having me, bro.
I appreciate you, bro. I'm ready to close this down as well. I mean, I definitely appreciate you coming through. I mean, anytime, bro. Anytime. The
Salute.
link will be in there. Just jump in.
Salute, bro. Stay blessed and highly favored.
Already, bro. You do the same.
Water.
All right, people. That's about it for this one, people. Yeah, man. And whoever coming in now at the end, y'all gonna have to catch the playback. But for right now, y'all gonna have to go ahead, take this commercial break and get up out of here. Salute to Katrina. Katrina, come on and lead us out of here.
What is that very first song that stamped hip-hop as your favorite genre? I'm not talking about the very first song you heard. I'm talking about that song that made you feel at home when you heard it. For me, it was Jay-Z's Hard Knock Life. I remember me and my brother, we were standing in front of the house and he was just describing to me how the little girl was singing the chorus. And in my head, not knowing how things work, of course, I'm like, hey, why he ain't pick me for that video? So I studied that video, studied that song, and I just knew that this is where I'm going to be at for the rest of my life. Or how about that very first pair of sneakers you bought? Now, I didn't have the money, but I begged my mom for like a month straight to have $75 so I can go get me some all-white Air Force Ones. At the time, they were only $65, plus tax made them $70, and then I needed some bus fare to get back and forth home. Because those times, somebody wanted some gas money, and I just ain't have it to give. You wasn't dipping into my Air Force One money. I dreamed about them shoes day in and day out until they was on my feet. You know how geeked I was to be walking around with those on? Now, what about the biggest sports moment that you heard about, even if you didn't watch sports? I still remember everybody and their mama talking about how AI crossed Jordan. Now, until that moment, you wouldn't even dare think that something like that could possibly happen to Jordan. So yeah, that was just the word, just I remember it. I remember. And I'll never forget the very first movie I remembered every line to, front to back. Because
all you do is spin record. That's all you do.
We were born in this culture. We were raised in this culture and seen the evolution of this culture. And my passion for my culture compelled me to create Without Google the card game to test your knowledge of music, movies, sports, and fashion. Go over to withoutgoogle.store and make that purchase today. So the next time someone misses game night and it was lit, just let them know. You just had to be there.